global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Some moments ago, Peter Obi have decided to clear up a lot of issues surrounding the elections ahead of the campaign period, as he sent special message not just to OBIedient supporters, his supporters, Nigerian youth as a whole, but he said to also send a warning message both to APC and PDP and all the opposition over a lot of abnormalities that is going on, and they addressed it once and for all. In another news, also in the same vein, we're going to share it to today as well as at now. INEC have also decided to tell Nigerians, try to be as transparent as they can, tell Nigerians exactly how they will compile the result and why Nigerians should stay awake, stay alert, and the processes involved. So we're going to give you updates on all that. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Click on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's start with what Peter Obi said. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has accused the APC and PDP of launching calumny against him and his party. Obi, in a series of tweets on Thursday, said it has become evident that the opposition parties has adopted negative strategy of trolling and insinuating fake news and misinformation in the social media space and blaming him and his party for it. He said he and his party remained resolute to their commitment to an issue-based and clean campaign. Obi added that also he would also rebuff all such ploys of deceit and meant to create disaffection among Nigerians' voting population. He tweeted, and I quote, "As we approach the official kickoff of the 2023 election campaign, it has become evident that the oppositions have adopted a negative strategy of trolling and insinuating fake news and misinformation in the social media, especially in the social media space, and blaming the Labour Party, its presidential candidate, and their supporters of same. We remain resolute in our commitment to an issue-based and clean campaign. We will also rebuff all such ploys of deceit and which is meant to create dissatisfaction or disaffection among Nigerians' voting population who desire credible leadership change." Of course, a lot of reactions followed that tweet, but let's find out what INEC has in store for Nigerians and how they intend to, rule out rigging. If that's possible, honestly, not Nigerians will be excited. But let's find out anyway. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has disclosed how election results will be handled in 2023 general elections. To counter any rigging plot ahead of the crucial elections, the INEC National Chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, revealed that elections would be transmitted electronically and he stated that the electronic transmission of election results would be from the polling unit level through ward level, local government area, state to the national level for the presidential election. He also stated this when a delegation of a media team planning to hold an election debate visited him ahead of the event. It will be recalled that many Nigerians have been calling for better use of technology in elections in the country to frustrate rigging, which has been a serious setback in previous elections, while INEC initially introduced card readers and other things. The main problem has been the transmission of election results, since rigging can still take place after voting before the transmission of results. In a bid to check it, the Commission stated that all election results will be transmitted electronically in the 2023 elections. Yakubu also made it known that the electronic transmission of results was tested in Nasarawa by-election, Ekiti State governorship election, and the recent governorship election held in Osun State. One common feature of these elections listed was that they were generally adjusted or adjourned to be free and fair when compared with some past elections where results were not transmitted electronically. All right, a lot of Nigerians, of course, have reacted to this as well. Let's start with what Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential flag bearer. I think it's good he addressed it, because that has been the only thing, let me use that word, only thing the media space of all the opposition seem to have against him. They will keep saying that OBIedient are always cyberbullying, said OBIedient are always creating fake news. In fact, I think there was this site they were even talking about that they will create it and they will still use another platform, or should I say use another account to also bring attention to the fake news and also debunk it. It's disheartening, really. Like he said, he does clean campaign. See, I must celebrate someone like Peter Obi. His calmness is awesome. The fact that you can't find any negative speech made by him is worthy of emulation. It's worth emulating. Just some hours ago, Bola Ahmed Tinubu visited the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and I guess was soliciting for his support and his mandate and his endorsement. Of course, we didn't say anything negative or anything positive, but he was like, okay, no problem. Probably when the time is ripe and all that. Though he mentioned some other things anyway. As a matured politician, he didn't give a yay or a nay, which means it's an open-ended one. I guess his first consultation. But the video came online immediately after the visit. In the internet never forget. A video came online where he took time and lambasted the president of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. He never knew that years to come or years after, he may just be needing the former president of Nigeria's endorsement and support. Yes, some may say, even if he doesn't give the endorsement, after all, it's only one man, one vote. There's some people whose votes are bigger than one man because they have the capacity to convince a lot of people to vote for you. And that's why those people are other statesmen that they usually consult specially, because they have that capacity. They have loyalists and they have the willpower to convince quite a number of Nigerians to buy into your idea. Why Chief Olusegun Obasanjo will do that, that's strictly his own opinion, strictly his own choice. But one thing is certain, we will have to always be careful of what we say. If you look through the past or antecedent of Peter Obi, despite the fact that the likes of Governor H0t dissed him, called him all sort of name, said that he was not responsible and all whatnot, he didn't dignify it with a terrible response. He just pretended as if Governor H0t has his opinion and is entitled to it. And when he left his principal, Atiku, he didn't leave and begin to call him out or call him names. No, he didn't do that. I called him respect. When he said he didn't tell me anything, he decided to inform him as well. He didn't behave as if there's any problem between the two of them, which is honestly very mature, despite so many negative reviews made by some of his followers. Atiku's followers against him, but that, like the likes of Reno Onkri, he didn't join issues with him by responding. He pretended as if Reno wasn't existing, and the matter fizzled out. We can go on and on and on over those who have called out Peter Obi, who he did not dignify with a response. And at the end of the day, you end up, glorifying this man, despite the fact that you're coming against him. So yes, Peter Obi, at this point in time, it's good to address it so that Nigerians will know that you're simple does not mean you're stupid. It clearly shows that you just want clean campaign, and I must respect you on that. Let's go wrap it up. Let's put in our comment section. What's your take? Have a nice day.